What's up, fellas? And I want to, first of all, before I even talk about the video, I want to thank you guys for sending these top-notch ass questions, these psychology questions. I like these way because when you get to the psychology of women, once you understand the psychology of women, everything else falls into place. Y'all guys got to understand that. That's why I can make all these videos, because I understand the psychology of women. Do y'all guys understand? So it's good to know strategies, this, that, and other. But that's kind of like knowing the answer to a question, but not really getting to the root of the problem. So like when I went to my doctor and got a checkup and shit, I told him I was having trouble sleeping and shit. And he said, oh, I can give you a sleeping pill, but I want to send you to get a sleep study analysis so we can get to the root of the problem. And that's what the psychology shit does. When you understand the root of the problem, and it was just like this when I was a personal trainer. When you understand the root of the problem, see, if we just gonna go over here and put a band-aid on shit, you never quite understand. When you understand the psychology of women, here, you can start making some YouTube videos, okay? So that's why I like these psychology, because it gets to how the brain works, okay? And he wanted to know, is it possible to raise the attraction level of a woman who views you below a 5? So let's say a woman views you as a 2. Do you have any chance, right, to sleep with her or get with her? And the answer is yes. If, and this is a big if she values money and status over looks. Okay? If she values money and status over looks. Let's take, God rest his soul, Notorious Big. Now on a physical level, I'm going to go on a limb and I'm going to say, I guarantee you, Faith Evans was not attracted to him. But he had enough money and he had enough status. And since that's what she values the most, and I'll give y'all guys a case in a point, right? Let's say Faith finds a dude that's a supermodel that she finds super attractive at that time. I don't know how her mind thinks today. She might have grown up and matured. I know she married to Stevie J or whatever. But I'm talking about in that time, all right, let's say she met this supermodel pretty dude, but he worked at McDonald's. But she found him very attractive. I guarantee you she would have rejected him. And this is why a lot of you pretty boys or guys on here who consider yourself good looking and have a decent personality, charisma, right? You like, damn, how this bitch rejected me? It's because she values status and money more than she values looks. And she might have thought, damn, he's cute, but he ain't got no money. Look at his shoes. And that's why she rejected you. Okay? So, yes, you can raise a woman's attraction if she views you below a 5, if she values her status and money over looks. Primary. Now I go back to tell y'all guys how I got out the friend. I had 2 girls that had friends on me, right? And friend zone means you probably like a 4, right? If a woman views you as a 2, you gonna be in that creep zone. All right, she gonna start to label you as a creep, right? And you ain't did nothing. You just you want her, creeps her the fuck out. You ain't doing nothing. Just what creeps a woman out is a dude that she's not attracted to her is in his mind fucking her, and that creeps her the fuck out, right? You ain't really like sitting around like creeping her out and then you just being a normal dude that just wants her. To her, it seems like every time she turn around, you right there. Bitch, we work together. Of course I'm gonna be right here. But in her head, it seems like, oh my God, every time I turn around, he's standing there. So that creeps her out because in her head, you fucking her with your brain, right? So that's gonna be a woman view you as a 2 that's in that creep area. Friend zone's like a 4. Like you got a cool personality, but she just don't find you attractive, right? And for all you guys, that's what the friend zone is. She thinks your personality is cool, all right? You cool dude, laid back, chill, or funny, whatever the fuck you is, but she just don't find you attractive, so she friend zone you, right? So if a woman don't like your personality and she don't find you attractive, you ain't gonna be in the friend zone. You're gonna be on the block list. You only get in the friend zone if she likes your personality, but just don't like you physically. Okay? So I had 2 girls that friend zoned me years ago, right? Friends with them all from high school. Okay? All from high school, all the way back to high school. Friend zone, had me in the friend zone. Let's fast forward 5 years, maybe 6 years. All right? One of them was since middle school. One of them was since like I was like 15, right? Since 14 up, I think I was 14. So it was like middle school. I think I met her like in the 8th or 9th grade, right? So, but she friends on me, right? Fast forward some years, I think I'm like 23, 24. I think I was like 23. At this point, I'm working at the mattress company, right? Got my income tax. I told y'all guys I went out and got that little necklace, right? Had the little necklace. Had when it got the pull out gold teeth grill. I ain't wear them all the time, but I did wear them sometime, right? I damn sure let them see a little $200 pull out, but it looked good, right? And a lot of people probably didn't even know they was pull out, right? So had that. Had when I bought me some little clothes. I think it was FUBU or some bullshit, and I was, I took off my little income tax, had a little piece of job. It wasn't that to write home to mom about, but it was a good, decent job. It was paying me like $10, $11 an hour back in, this was like 2001, if I'm not mistaken, 2002 or some shit, right? Working at the magic company, I'm dressed fly and shit like that right there. And they thinking like now I'm making some real money, right? They thinking like I got this good old job. And I end up fucking both of them that same year. With them little pull-out gold teeth. I had the top and the bottom. Had that little necklace I told you guys about. I still ain't have my car still one. And I ain't never had no real like super bad car. You know what I'm saying? How I always thought things, guys, is the car's the car and I'm the product. So that's what, if y'all guys wonder why like I never did worried about the car that much, it's because I always felt like, hey, long as I look good, you know what I'm saying? I can't take the car with me in the club. Or I can't take the car with me in the mall. That's how my mindset thought. So why am I going to invest in fixing up the car and I'm going to look like shit? I feel like, okay, I ain't got enough money to do both. I'm going to make sure I look good, okay? And so here they is thinking I got some money. And how I was able to fuck them is because they didn't find me attractive like that. They didn't, right? Obviously, right? I was in the fucking friend zone, right? So obviously they didn't. I knew they types, right? They was attracted to the bad boys, the game bangers and shit like that. I knew what they was attracted to. That's who they dated. They dated the I wouldn't even say the drug boys. They was attracted to the little thug boys, little hot boys and shit like that, right? So that's what they was attracted to. This when all that little hot boy shit was out of shit. So they loved that little, dudes who's pants sag off the ass and shit like that and had rims on the car and all this other bullshit. Some of the boys did make fast money, but that's what they was attracted to, right? And so I presented the image of that, end up fucking the shit out of both of their ass, right? I ain't never forgot that shit, right? I ain't never forgot that shit. So the point of me telling y'all guys that story is, you notice that I raised my status, my financial status, and even though it wasn't that much great, I gave off the illusion that I was doing better than I was. Now, I'm not telling you guys to go do that, by the way, because I don't want a bunch of guys going out here trying to get gold teeth and a necklace and shit like that so they can fuck some girl who done friends on them, right? I want you guys to take that money and invest it and get that real paper and then buy liabilities and dumb shit once you got these streams of passive income, a little delayed gratification. That's why I tell you guys not to blame the fucking man. Get your money and make investments. Invest in yourself. Invest in your education. Get that real paper. Fuck that illusion shit, that facade, that little fake facade. You trying to act like a baller. You ain't got shit. You got $200 in your bank account, but you look like you got $2 million. That little fake facade. Do a little delayed gratification. Don't go out trying to stunt so you can fuck some bitch who got you in the friend zone, okay? Because first of all, you don't even know if she values money over attraction like that, okay? You won't know until that time comes. All right, I didn't really know. Okay, I'm glad it did. All right, for them, and this is what I go to. This is how I tell you guys how I know this to be true. How did I still get rejected? See, it's easy to break down this philosophy or the psychology of women, because if it was true for all women, that means I would never get rejected, or any woman who was single would never reject me if all women value money over attraction. Do y'all guys get that? So that's how I come up with this stuff. If it was simple as getting any woman as just looking like you got money, then that means I would never get rejected by a single woman again. The fact that I still got rejected lets you know that it's some women that still values attraction over money. Okay, and even though I'm making damn good money now, I still would go out and get rejected because some women still value attraction over money. And for all you guys that thinking about charisma now, and well, what does could charisma raise a woman's attraction who views you below a 5? No, charisma only comes into play if you meet the minimum attraction standards. That's it. It only comes into play then. All right. If a woman views you as a 5 and she views this guy as a 10, but he don't got no charisma and you got it, you'll get her. That's when charisma come into play, because charisma is closely related to attraction, guys. In other words, if a woman views me as a 7 and I say something to her, and a woman views you as a 3 and you say that same exact thing that I said, well, you was corny. Because her attraction level makes it seem like you're corny. You said the exact same fucking thing that I said. But since her attraction level with me was a 7, it sounded better because her attraction level, it comes through her ears different because of her attraction level. Do y'all guys understand that? It sounds a lot better when a woman is attracted to you saying the same thing. Saying the same thing now. Okay, guys? So that's when charisma has nothing charisma would not help you. If a woman views you as a 3, charisma will not help you. Charisma only comes into play if she views you above a 5. Only money and your status can change that. So if it's a girl right now that you want to sleep with and you iron with, your status or your financial, you start making some serious money and she values that more than attraction. Let me make that clear. She values that more than attraction. You can get her, but that's the only fucking way you can get her, guys. Okay? All right. More reason to get on your purpose. What I say, guys? What I say? When you get on your purpose and you get your shit together, it's going to give you more options. And this is just one of them. It is no doubt about it. It is a large, I don't want to put a number on it, but it's a good large amount of women that values money and financial stability over anything else. I would probably say at least 25% of women that is key. They could be attracted to you. And if you don't got your shit together, first and foremost, or they don't think you could do nothing for them, they don't even hear you. They don't even, none you could be the finest thing in the world to them. But everything you say, if they look down them shoes or they look at the car you drive and you ain't got shit, they ain't fucking with you. But that's the only hope you guys got, if they value financial success or status over attraction. All right, I'll get back with you guys later.